Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video I'm going to show you my pickups that I've gotten from the States, with the help of a few friends I might add as well. I'll get into that more now in a few minutes. But yeah, it's only going to be 4 pickups for this video. 3 of them are 4K releases, one is Blu-ray, and the 3 of them are also Steelbook editions as well. Some incredible looking Steelbooks, that has to be said, that in this video that I'm going to be showing. So let's not waste any time, let's get going with it. And the first film I'm going to show is Friday the 13th Part 2, and it comes in this beautiful Steelbook edition. So I just wanted to just say at the start of this video as well that every film that I'm going to be showing, right at the end of when I'm done talking about them, I will take you around each one of these releases, just to give you an idea of all the technical aspects with it and what features you do get with it, and just to give you a good look at some of the Steelbooks as well. So yes, we got Friday the 13th Part 2. These are starting to come out now in Steelbook form. This is the second one, so there's 3 of them all together. And I didn't really bother with them. When the first 2 came out, I kind of went, you know what, I'm not too fussed with them, because I had the Scream Factory collection on Blu-ray, and yeah, it just didn't dawn on me to pick them up. And then a couple of weeks back, the 3rd one came out, and then I started just clicking with me, and I was like, well, wait a minute, they're actually going to bring all of these out, because they're all 40th anniversary editions. So it kind of just started to hit me. I was like, wait a minute now, you know what, these could look absolutely stunning if you can get them all on Steelbook form. So I instantly started looking to get them. So I went on to Amazon UK, they were going for crazy money, as well as Amazon France and Italy. And when you do see it on Amazon Italy and they're going for big money, you do start to get worried, because Amazon Italy are great for prices and Steelbooks. So I kind of give up on it. And then one day it just dawned on me to go over and check Amazon.com. And thankfully they actually had the 3 of them. 2 were going for $15 and this one was going for $14. And then when you factor in customs and delivery charges, I managed to get all 3 of them for less than €70, which is an amazing price when you think about it. Because when they came out over here, they were £25, so you're talking a little over €30. So I thought I'd done very, very well to get them for less than 70. So yes, I got this through the door. Part 1 and 3 will be hopefully here next week, and I'm sure I'll feature them in a video. So yeah, that's my first pickup, Friday the 13th Part 2, and I'll take us around this Steelbook and I'll show you, give you a closer look at it. Right, so here we go, Friday the 13th Part 2. So the first thing you will notice is the original. We got the original artwork, which is always great, and it's one of the things that kind of drew me to it. It also has this very nice matte finish to it. And as you can see in the top there as well, it's the 40th anniversary limited edition Blu-ray, plus a digital code as well with it. So yeah, digging on the artwork, again, like I said, it's what kind of drew me to these Steelbooks, to kind of get all the original artwork with them. So take us to the spine of it. And apparently every one of these, well, the first 3 that's come out so far, they pair up very nicely together when it comes to the spines. So hopefully they'll continue that as well. And that is the back of your J card. And I'll just take you up close here if you want to have a look at the features. So as you can see there, you've got Inside Crystal Lake Memories. You've also got Friday Legacies. I can't quite... Horror Conventions, alright, okay. I don't think I've ever actually seen that. It'll be interesting to look at. And you've also got Lost Tales from Camp Blood Part 2. And Jason Forever, and also a theatrical trailer. So I'll just take you up here if you want to have a look at some of the technical aspects. If there is any there, that is. And yeah, take us right back out. And I will remove this J card so I can give you a close look at the back artwork. Very simple. You got Ralph on his bike, and of course you're doomed. You're all doomed. So yeah, open the whole thing in full, and it's a very decent looking Steelbook. Nothing too flashy, but it's very fitting for the movie itself. And then turn you around, and there is a digital code here, and I will actually hold it up for anyone that wants to take that. There you go. I am not too bothered with the digital codes, to be completely honest. And that is the inside artwork, and I'll just take the disc out so you can actually see it in full, but that is a closer look at the disc. And yeah, that is the rest of the Steelbook. So there you go, folks. That is Friday the 13th Part 2. Hopefully the other 2 Steelbooks will look as good. Right, so there you have it. That is Friday the 13th Part 2, and it's a decent looking Steelbook, that. Right, up next, we have got Krampus Krampus on 4K Blu-ray from Scream Factory. Now, before I just get on with this title, I just want to do a huge shout out to a friend of mine, John Dowling. He got to know me through my YouTube channel. He lives very close to me, and he contacted me one day. We started chatting to each other, and we've been chatting ever since. And he went over to America on a holiday, and he texted me, was there anything that I wanted in the States? And the minute he did, I instantly thought of Krampus. And thankfully, John was able to pick it up. He came over here, it was the week of my birthday, and he gave this to me as a birthday gift. So thank you so much, John. You have no idea how much this means to me. It's such a great movie, and a beautiful looking 4K transfer, as well as a spectacular Dolby Atmos soundtrack. So the movie itself, if anyone's not really aware of it, Krampus, he's basically the anti-Santa Claus. And he comes to this family on one Christmas Eve and he wreaks havoc. Him and his bag of toys, as you can sort of see on the cover there. And this film is directed by Michael Dougherty, I think his name is. And if you're not really familiar with his name, he is the director of Trick or Treat. So he chanced his arm on Halloween, with a Halloween movie. He really conquered the Halloween-themed horror movie with that Trick or Treat film. I thought it was phenomenal. So he chanced his arm with a Christmas-themed horror movie. And for the most part, he done a great job with this as well. So it's a fun horror Christmas movie. And the 4K picture on this, folks, looks absolutely stunning. It does have Dolby Vision as well. And it's also got an aspect ratio of 240:1. And of course, it has that Dolby Atmos soundtrack. And I have to tell you, it's one of the most active sounding Dolby Atmos soundtracks I've ever heard. This film never lets up. It's a fun, active mix. And if you have a decent Atmos setup, I think you're going to love what you hear with this movie. So one to think about if you have not picked it up on 4K. And the picture, like I said, is quite brilliant as well. So a huge thank you so much to John Dowling for this. I loved it. I can't tell you how much I loved it. And what a beautiful gift to receive. So yes, I'll take us around this and I'll show you everything that's with it. Right, so here we go. This is Krampus, and the first thing I will say is the artwork looks great. It really, really does. I love the way they put on every kind of monster you can actually see during this movie. They got it all onto one picture, which looks absolutely amazing. So again, I have to give credit when credit's due to Scream Factory. I always love some of the artwork that they do on their new releases. So yeah, take us around to the spine of it there, and as you can see, this is the naughty cut of Krampus. And then to the back, and I'm going to take you up close here just so you can have a look at some of the features. And as you can see, just like typical of Scream Factory, you just have so many features with this, and it's always great to see Scream Factory do that. They always go beyond when it comes to features on their movies, and cannot wait to sit down and watch some of these features. So take us up here then as well for your credits and a couple of your technical aspects as well. And yeah, that is the back of the J card. So I will take it out, and as you can see, it's the same thing again. So I'll just quickly run you around it. That's your spine of it there. That's the back. And then open it up, and you have got your Blu-ray and your 4K disc. And it's always great to see alternate artwork as well on the Blu-ray and 4K. So that is Krampus, great movie and such a beautiful release from Scream Factory. Right, so there you have it. That is everything with Krampus. And again, a huge thank you to John Dowling for this. What a beautiful gift to receive, John. And I loved it so much. So a huge thanks to that. I really do appreciate it. Right, so my next two pickups, I have to thank, before I do show them, I have to thank Cody over in H&S Collectibles. He actually shipped these out to me. They're two Best Buy exclusive steelbooks. Unfortunately, Best Buy will not ship over to Ireland. So thankfully, Cody really helped me out with these two because I actually desperately wanted them. But before I get on to showing these, I just wanted to do a huge shout out to you, my subscribers. I done my Road to 1000 contest entry for Cody's contest, that is. And I asked for your help to get Cody over that 1K mark. And I have to admit, I was absolutely blown away by the response that video got and the amount of attention that went over to Cody's channel. Rest assured, it got him over that 1K mark. I honestly thought when I was doing that video, I just said to myself, you know what, if I got Cody a couple of subscribers, maybe 4 or 5 subscribers, that would be great. I honestly didn't think I was going to get him close to 30. That is absolutely extraordinary, and a huge thank you to every single one of you that went over to Cody's channel. I cannot tell you how much that means to me, and it really means a lot to him. So thank you so much for that. Right, so on to the films that Cody sent over to me. So the first one I'm going to quickly show here is Cabin in the Woods. The minute I seen these Lionsgate editions where you get these kind of slip covers over the steelbooks, I desperately want them. There's something about I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, these slip covers, they just make these steelbooks look even more premium. And when I heard about Cabin in the Woods, I love this movie. It's a fun kind of Evil Dead, whatever you want to call it, a kind of comedy horror, I don't know what it is, but there is a lot of nods to the Evil Dead in this movie, and I was desperately trying to get it on the steelbook form and to get it on 4K as well. So thankfully I did not pick up the standard release of it on 4K, so this is the first time me actually getting this on 4K, and I have to admit the picture quality is quite amazing on it. Yet one would say it might be a little too dark in places, but for the majority of the movie it looks ultra sharp. The black levels are absolutely extraordinary. And yeah, the Dolby Atmos, another kind of horror movie and another fun, active sounding Atmos soundtrack. So again, if you have not picked this up, please do check it out. I think you're going to really enjoy the movie, and you're most certainly going to love the transfer and its Atmos. So yeah, let's go around this one and I'll show you everything you get with it. Right, so here we go, Cabin in the Woods, and sorry about the glare, folks. Again, it's the J card, or not the J card, the slipcover that's doing it, but hopefully we'll get a better look at it when I remove it off. But I really do love these slipcases. Again, like I said, it gives them this real premium look, which I think is great. So I'll quickly take us around it so I can get a proper look at the steelbook. So that is the spine of it there, and that is the back of it, and I will hold it up close there so you can get a close look at the special features. There's a few in there, which is always great to see, and a bit of the technical aspects as well. So yeah, that is the actual slipcover, and I kind of like you see that in the spine. I don't know if it comes across in the camera, but you can sort of see it's like it looks like the force field that's kind of going around the cabin. I think that's what they were trying to capture with the slipcover. So yeah, remove the slipcover off, and voila. So as you can see, it's the two boys that are controlling everything, and I think that's meant to be just a giant monitor they're looking at. So yeah, kind of digging on the artwork for this. I think it looks pretty cool. And again, Lionsgate, I do always get excited when Lionsgate bring out some steelbook releases, and they always look great. So take us to the spine of it then, and then to the back. And actually, I really do love the artwork on the back of this. I actually prefer the artwork on the back of the steelbook to the main cover art. Look at that, isn't that just absolutely amazing? Again, I hope you can make that out. Sorry about the light kind of shining on it. So I will open it up in full, and there you go. So take you around then, and again, there's another digital code if someone wants to take it. Yeah, like I said, I just have no use for them. Right, and then we've inside the steelbook, and again, two different alternate artworks you have on that is the Blu-ray, and that is the 4K release. So take these discs out so I can show the back of the steelbook, if I can quickly do so. Now, if it does come out, it won't come out. There we go. Right, so that is the artwork inside, and that just looks, wow, that is really amazing. It just dawned on me that I haven't actually looked at the inside of this box yet. That is the first time I've actually seen that. That is really, really nice. And again, I hope you can make it out. So there we go. That is Cabin in the Woods. And yeah, it really is a beautiful looking steelbook. Right, so there you have it. That is Cabin in the Woods. And that brings us on to my last pickup. And people are going to be looking at this and going, what? Yeah, I know, because I was doing it as well. So my last pickup is Moonfall. So yes, I did bash the living shit out of this movie in a previous video when I went to see it in the cinema. And I say this 101 times in my videos, I pride myself on giving a movie a second go. I've said this as well on numerous videos where the cinema, my local cinema, the screen is not great. It's very, very faded looking. And I knew when I walked out of this movie, as stupid as the movie is, I desperately wanted to get it home and see it on my own TV and hear it on my own sound setup. And I'll tell you what, folks, we watched it a couple of nights ago. I knocked it on, and guess what? It's still stupid. it's the stupidest film I have ever seen in my life. Okay, look, I have to admit, I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more the second time. I'm not gonna lie, I did. But there is no denying how stupid this movie is. Just think of what Roland Emmerich done with the last Independence Day movie. And then, you know, when you watch that movie and how stupid it went near the end of it. And kind of splice that together with like 2012 or any of his usual kind of end of the world movies. Splice them two together, that's what you get with Moonfall. This absolutely batshit crazy end of the world type movie that makes little to no sense of at all. I can't, it's one of those movies I can't say nothing. I honestly can't say nothing other than it's about the moon is on a collision course with Earth. And I can't tell you why it is, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But it is absolutely stupid. It really is. You got, what's his name? Jason Patrick, is that his name? Halle Berry and Jason... Oh, Patrick Wilson, sorry. Patrick Wilson and Halle Berry in this movie. And for the most part, the two of them do the best with what they have, I suppose. But that's not saying a whole lot. But I have to admit, again, I got this home, I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than when I seen it in the cinema, and it is mainly down to the 4K transfer and what I might call the greatest sounding Atmos soundtrack you might hear on the 4K format. The picture quality is stunning, there's no question about it. It's a native 4K disc, and it looks unbelievably sharp. The colours, the Dolby Vision looks stunning. Black levels across the board, shadow detail, all look amazing, and you will have no complaints with it. But the Dolby Atmos is just, it's on another world. Again, I can't praise it enough. What a video for Dolby Atmos soundtracks. All three of the films that are on Dolby Atmos just sound stunning, but this one takes it just so far ahead of everything else. If you do have a decent Dolby Atmos setup, you are going to love what you hear with this disc. It really is something truly, truly special. So, right, let me take us around this one and show you everything you get with it. What a beautiful steelbook this is. Right, so here we go. Last but not least, we have the Moonfall steelbook, and it's probably my favourite of all the steelbooks that I've shown in this video, that is. So again, it does have a J card on it. I will remove it and give you a proper look at the steelbook. But again, digging on the artwork, I think it looks great. And that's the spine of it. Very simple. And then to the back, and I will again bring it up just so you can have a look at some of the features there. I can, as far as I can make out, there's an audio commentary. You've also got against Impossible Odds, the making of, and exploring the moon. And that's a few kind of technical aspects as well. So yeah, that is the J card, and I will remove it off and show you the steelbook in full. And as you can see, when you do remove the J card, if you look at the picture, the moon looks very different, which is quite cool. So there we go, that is the steelbook in full. And again, yeah, there's something about the artwork, I think it looks great. And from what I can make out with the steelbook, it looks almost like it's like a skull. Why does a skull? I'm not quite sure, but it still looks pretty cool. But yeah, it almost looks like you can sort of see teeth going up there. Yeah, I have to admit that's a bit of a strange choice. So yeah, that's the spine of it there. And then to the back, look at that. That looks fantastic. It really, really does. And I will open it up in full so you can get a good look at it, if it will open, that is. So look at that. I love them steelbooks that kind of, you know, create one picture. And this one looks, yeah, it looks extraordinary. It really, really does. So you can kind of understand now why I wanted to get this steelbook, why I desperately wanted to get it. The steelbook, unfortunately, is better than the movie. So take us around then, and you have got your discs here, and that is your 4K disc. And then you've also got your Blu-ray disc, again with different artwork, which is always good to see. And that is the inside of the steelbook itself. So yes, really am digging on this Steelbook. I just love everything about it. The artwork on it, even though it can be a bit odd as well, an odd art choice, but it still looks quite amazing. So yeah, that is Moonfall. Right, so there you have it. That is Moonfall, and that's my last two pickups that I picked up from Cody. But there's one last thing I wanted to quickly show you as well. When Cody sent them two Steelbooks over to me, he also sent me something else, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. Now, I did say in my video for my contest entry to Cody that Cody's gone big into 3D printing. So rest assured, he sent this over to me. So it's basically a Steelbook holder. It kind of holds my movies. As you can see, it holds it like that. And I thought this really was incredible. I thought it was brilliant. So yeah, he made this. He sent it over to me. And if you actually look at the front here now where it says now playing, you can actually take these plates off, which I'll, if I can. So the plate comes off. And I have another one here on the back, which he made for me. And see if I can get this in. There we go. Voila. And you've got Euphoria pictures. So how great is that? And even left the space in the back here so you can actually throw the other one that I have in there. I thought this is really a really clever design, and I told them that this thing will be it'll always be used now, because every time I watch a movie in here, rest assured this will sit on the movie will sit on this, and yeah, it'll be always featured in my room. And he even made it thought to make it white and black as well to match up everything that I have in this room. So thank you so much for this, Cody. What an absolute treat. It really is beautiful, and I can't tell you how much it means to me, so thank you so much for that. So that is it, folks. That is my pickups for this well, I was going to say for this week, but I got them over the last couple of weeks. It was my pickups that I got from the States, put it that way. And yeah, some great movies in here and some beautiful looking Steelbooks as well. So that is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below, and please share your thoughts on these movies and these Steelbooks. What did you think of them yourselves? And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.